Hey guys, it's the GTB here, and we're back with some Nobunaga's Ambition Iron Triangle. Now, this audio is going to be in post, as is part 19 as well. Now, I had actually done the audio for part 19 before this part right now, 18, because the reason that there was an issue in 19 was the fact that what was it? My brain just exploded. Was because I didn't set when I do recordings, you could set your audio device. It's automatically set to the microphone on my laptop. I didn't set it to my headset, so I had pretty much just recorded the whole video without you know, setting it properly. So that being the case, there is now no. Excuse the noises. I'm like adjusting my headset because it was like right in front of my face, so it'll get that crackly noise. So you can hear it just like in 19, but it's very hard to hear. Luckily, I caught this before I uploaded 18 because I do a test run on every video before I upload it, and it sounded alright at first for like the first 15 seconds, and then like I was just like, wait a minute, the audio is like getting quieter and quieter and quieter. Something's wrong here. So, yeah. Doing some post-recording. It's looking like fun times here. I don't like doing... I say this in 19 as well, but I don't like doing post-commentary just because with this particular game, or games like these, it's hard to because it's like you respond to the game as you're playing and as things happen and as you do things. While watching it, it's hard to gauge it because I'm not sure what I was doing at the time. Looking like I'm just looking around right now. I think at the moment just reorganizing troops. Moving some officers around, and I think I'm waiting on a piece of research to be finished, and then we're gonna start. Oh, we hired Nobunaga and Cayenne, sweet baby Jesus, two awesome ass officers. That's gonna be dope. They will help a lot in the future. I can already tell. Getting ready for war on a large scale. Well, larger scale. We're gonna actually not engage with the Takeda just yet. They're still a little further off. I think we have to deal with the smaller clans in like the retard coalition. I don't know why they keep like trying to join in a coalition against me. At least try to get like a bigger clan to help. It's just like all these little morons are just like, we're gonna kill you, and I'm just like, no, you're not. You're gonna try, and then you're gonna fail miserably and all die. If like the Takeda helped them or the Uesugi or something helped them, then maybe they'd have a chance. But as it is now, no, they're fucked. Look at that little shit. The only one that didn't join was like the site though. They're just like chilling like, nah, I'm not that stupid. I'll just watch. They know better. They stayed out of the last coalition too. Well, doesn't matter. As long as the Takeda and the Uesugi stay out of a coalition, it doesn't make a damn difference. It really doesn't. Because these little tiny clans have no sway on anything that happens here. Especially, like, even if they band together against me, it's still not gonna do shit. They would need a lot more power and a lot more troops and better officers to actually have a chance. Like, look at these numbers. 80, 90, 120, 110, 85, 71 was like the lowest. 77, 70. Why is there a 49? Oh, that's not even me. Okay. Right. It's like the lowest was like a 71 in Valor. Lowest anywhere is like a 70 something. Yeah. With my officers. They're all awesome. Most of them are in the 80s, 90s, and even like the hundreds. Can't mess with this. We just got Nobunaga. He's surprisingly, he's above average. I'm not going to say that he's not. He's got like an 89 is his lowest stat, and I think that's in leadership, and the rest are just like all 90s. And then he even has 105 in politics. But, I mean, compared to some of the other leaders, he's surprisingly average. Like, I know Kenshin, he starts with like 120 in leadership. It's capped. His valor is like 105. His intelligence is like decent, and his politics is like horrible. Yeah. Shingen's kind of the same way. His leadership is really good. His valor is like his weakest area, but it's still in like the 70s or 80s. His intelligence is very high. It's like in the 90s, maybe even hundreds. And then his politics is in like the 80s or 90s, maybe even hundreds as well. He's a very good leader too. Like our leader that we start, Takahisa, he's like decent, but he's certainly no fighter. He's like better with politics and intelligence. His leadership is decent. His valor sucks. You're like a crappy leader. Like his sons though are really good. Like Yoshihisa, and Iehisa. They're really good. Yeah. Iehisa's really good in combat. His leadership and valor stats are amazing. They're like in the 90s. I think his. Let me see. Well, he doesn't pop up here. I don't know. Going to war. What am I doing? Huh? I'm like looking. Wait, 58 in intelligence. What? Why do you work for me? I mean, your other stats are good. You have like an 80 or 90 something in fucking leadership and 80 something in valor. That's pretty damn good. It's better than most. I always do that though. Like that's one thing. If you've noticed by now, I always have very good like like it's like a filter on like my officers. They have to be good for me to hire them. I don't like just because I need officers. I'm not gonna be like okay, I'm gonna hire a bunch of like random nobodies who suck just to like fill the void. Nah. I like to have good, competent officers that can actually do the damn job. Because if you need officers, if you fill the spot up with a bunch of people who suck, then you're just going to be wasting your troops in combat. Because they're never going to get anything done. Sure, you could send out, like, the maximum number of troops, but what does it matter if they all end up fucking dead because the generals who commanding the troops suck? You'll never get a tactic off. Your damage is crippled because your valor is too low. Especially against officers who have much higher valor or leadership. If your leadership's low, it's really easy to like confuse your troops and stuff like that. Confuse your troops, like the divide, intimidate, all those tactics, captivate. Yeah, it's so much easier. If you have a really high leadership and intelligence are what factors into using tactics. Intelligence is what factors into using tactics, and leadership is what factors into defending against tactics, I'm pretty sure. So there's that. And valor is just like your combat damage. If you have a very high valor, then you obviously are very good in combat. And the difference is between your valor and the opponent's valor. Like if yours is like 110 and theirs is like 65, they're gonna get their ass beaten in. Ugh. He's stupid as hell, but his valor and leadership stats are decent. Yeah, Toshie Maeda, one of Nobunaga's better generals, as well as one of I think he became like one of Hideyoshi's like 4 legendary generals or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Something like that. Oh well, we'll see what happens. Sorry, I'm yawning. It's like 3:30 in the morning. I'm tired. I have work today, technically, but it's not until like 5 in the afternoon, so I don't really care. The one day that I actually get late. It's like a break, kind of. Because it's like, yeah, you can go to work late, so, you can spend your day doing whatever you want. You can stay up all night doing whatever you want, whatever you need to do. And then go to work. Then I close and I'm there until like 12 o'clock. So that's fun. Totori Castle. I'm just waiting for things to happen now. I swear I'm waiting for like that my 3 regular crew to get done with oh, good job. Get done with yeah, they are. It's probably the old man, Aizen, and like Creepy. Creeper Face is what I will call him, my buddy. Call him Creeper Face. Because he's got that mask. That white face stuff. He's got face paint. Because he's weird. And apparently the Takeda are attacking the Hojo again. Imagine that. That doesn't happen like every freaking day. The Takeda aren't looking too good. They're like all over the place. I don't know what happened to them. Fucking everywhere. They need to just like start consolidating and stop trying to spread. Because the more they spread, the more they're going to spread out their like troops. And the more they spread out their troops, the less effective they'll actually be in the field. They need to like consolidate and try to like set up like borders and boundaries so that if they do get attacked, like they've been getting attacked, they'll actually be ready to defend themselves. That like what I do. You know, I attack, like, I just, like, attack in, like, a massive wave and just take, like, 5 provinces at once. But then I have all of my troops right there, and then I repair the castles, I consolidate my troops, move all the officers up, and then, like, wait, like, a little bit, wait, like, 3 months in game time, and then attack again, and then rinse and repeat. Makes it really easier to get things, really easier, because that's proper grammar, makes it really easy to get things done. And now I'm a scribe captain. Yeah. Because that seems like a very important job. I'm the captain of writing things down. I have a team of scribes that serve under me. Yep. Because that's cool. The hell am I doing back here? There we go. Like, why am I looking at my old ports? I will never need to do anything in Kyushu ever again. I just won't. There's nothing back there for me. It's in the past. Leave it in the past. Leave it behind us. We're moving into the future. I think I have like 2 officers back there. Like Jishinsai and Takahisa are just like chilling in South Kyushu at like our main base, Uchi Castle or whatever the hell. They've seen no action since, like, the beginning of this war. Us, like, trying to conquer Kyushu. And, like, they recruited troops pretty much during that time. I think maybe... No, they weren't even involved in combat. Takahisa might have been for, like, 1 fight. But other than that, nah. He just pretty much was in charge of recruiting troops. Yep. Yep-a-rooney. Do something. Me need to do things. Imagine the only maybe. Now I'm just thinking to myself and being stupid. I'm being anti-whimsical. Anti-whimsical. Yep. Need more officers. I always need more officers. It's like a problem. Because I always start off with like a large number of officers that are awesome. And then like once I get to this point, I haven't been hiring anybody because I've been like, I don't need people. I have awesome squad. And then like everybody else has 1,000 officers and I have like 20. And it's like, shit. Well, I have 1,000,000 troops and not enough people to actually utilize them. And there's nobody good that I can hire. What the crap? That's usually my problem. Like, nobody lives up to my expectations. I'm like, I need awesome officers, but you all suck so bad. Ugh. And it makes me rage. But these things happen from time to time, so there's nothing to be done about it. From time to time. Alright, build warships! Those are going to be very useful in the future. Warships are like the shit. They finished! Time for war! They're done? Yes, they're done. Time to murder people. Yeah! Start marching. I knew that was going to happen. Second that got done. I knew there was technology going on. I remember the things that I do sometimes. He's marching with more men than they have in that castle. Them two alone would be enough to just take that whole place down. For those of you who are like, why do you roll with like your two guys? They both use confuse. Why? Why is that a thing? It's because, and you'll notice I didn't select confuse for him either. It's because I like to have two confuses so that I can use confuse, and then when it wears off, I can just use the other confuse since it'll be ready. And then by the time that one wears off, my first guy will have his back, so I can just confuse back to back to back to back. And with the way their stats are, there's like not many people who can actually like resist that tactic if they use it. Both of their intelligences are capped, so it's kind of like you're boned. I don't know anybody in this game that has a capped intelligence other than like edit officers. I mean, there might be like I'm not saying I know every single officer by like heart. Like, oh, I can name every single officer in this game by memory. Yep. I know all of their stats, I know where they live, I know who they serve, I know what their troop count is, I know what their names are, and I know if they have any family members. It's like, you play this game too much. But no, I don't think that there are any that's just have like a natural, like, capped intelligence. Because that seems a little absurd. Like, 120 right off the bat. Like, holy shit. The only game that I know of where, like, any officer has, like, capped intelligence is, like, Romance of the Three Kingdoms 7. I've only played 7. So, it's the only one I can comment on, but I know that Zhuge Liang has, like, capped intelligence right off the bat. He's just, like, naturally awesome. His politics and intelligence are off the charts. His war is decent. And then his leadership is, like, shit. Or it might be backwards. His leadership might be... Like, all of his stats might be really good, except for his war. Which actually seems like that would probably be correct. But you can train people in that, so it doesn't matter. Train, like, one edit officer up into that, where it's like, I had all of his stats capped. And then I had all, like, the best items and shit. It was like 110, 110, 100, 110, because you can't get charisma above 100. There's no charisma boosting items. And he was the greatest warlord ever, and then he died like a year after I capped all of his stats, because it really takes a long fucking time. But I had pretty much won by then, so it was like his son came in and just destroyed the world. Take over the rest of the country. I already did everything for you. Now you get to rule, because you're a little jerk. You get to rule because your daddy did all the work for you. Mommy and daddy did it. Spoiled little brat. Alright, come on, invasion. Go, invasion! Go, go, invasion! Why am I moving? Why only 30,000? Looking back, I could have easily just moved everybody. Wait. Oh, that's why. I didn't... Wait. No, that doesn't make any sense. It still doesn't make sense. Whatever. I'm not going to question it. I must have been thinking something at the time. Though, looking back, I have no idea what I could have been thinking that would have made sense. Because the only spot that would even be vulnerable to attack from, considering I have that forward port, was the one that's like right inland where the Miyoshi are. And I already have like a squad sent out to like attack them of like 3 officers with like fucking 35,000 men. So it's like, nope. No reason. Oh well. Shit happens. Shit happens. I wish they would have made these, like, numbers more realistic. Like, I know that in the past, like, you know, the militaries were decently sized, but it wasn't like, yeah, I have, like, 500,000 That's, like, nowadays, like, that's how big your military is, if you're a country. Back then, it was, like, because I know at the Battle of, like, what was it, Sekigahara? Like, what was it, like, the Western troops numbered at, like, 60,000, and the Eastern troops numbered at like fucking 70,000 or some shit like that. I don't know. that was like, they brought like the whole army, and then they had like some backup people too. But not too many. So like, maybe both sides had like, their complete total military was like 100,000. I have like 350,000 men. So it's like, what the fuck? I had like the entire country of Japan as my military. And then like, they somehow also had the entire country of Japan as their military. We went overseas and hired foreigners and just like told them to get in the boat, and we just run them back, gave them spears and swords and armor and said, we're gonna kill people, and they said okay. Pretty sure that might be what happened. Just taking a wild guess. It could be reality. I don't know. It could be though. Either way, it is what it is. Jesus, I'm tired. For no reason. Stop yawning. Punch myself in the nose. Nose punch, yeah. Nose punch. They're like short 16 troops from like the full 15,000. Why did I send them out? Why did I do that? Sukibori. Blah, 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 blah. We're doing pretty good. We're most famous. We have a buttload of gold. At this point, we don't even need to concern ourselves about food anymore, really. Because that was just like early in. Because our military was too large for like, how much food we had. And holy crap, we have like 1,000,000 units in the field. Tsutsui have 3 out. The USU have 4. The Takeda have, what is that, 5? Maybe 6? They have 5. The Hojo have, how many? 2. And we have like 20. Like 15 to 20 troops out. Units. Numbering at least 150,000 probably. If not more. Like a third of my military is just like on the field. Kicking ass. Because you know what? That's what we do. We whoop ass. That's our job. Getting out there, punching people in the face, taking bases and such. That's what we... Whoa, wow, what the... Wow, did I need that? Whoa, okay, everybody's like converging. The coalition is defending itself and failing miserably while trying to do so. Tsutsui sent like 18,000 men. We'll help you defend yourselves. And I'm just like, you do that. Their men and your reinforcements are possibly equal to the number of troops I just sent out, though I highly doubt that. You sent 18,000, I sent 1 unit in that has 16,000 troops. Another unit with 16,000 troops, and another unit with 14,000, so that's 50,000 men. You are boned. Oh, and he's there too with another 14,000. So never mind, I sent out 64,000 troops. They sent 18,000, and there were like 13,000 at the castle. So, like 64 against 31. Yeah, that's fair. Like outnumbering them a little bit more than 2 to 1. Have much better officers, much better trained troops, much better everything. Do not question my military might. I will punch you repeatedly in the face. And we took a port, so the soccer are attacking a place. Where are they attacking? The soccer are over here. No. Down. No, not him. Leave him alone. There we go. These guys are attacking. With 30,000 men. What are they attacking? Wait, are they attacking like my port? And they're gonna go through their allies' port, but like already send out troops to attack them? Alright, that seems like a smart response, I guess. Maybe. Meet me in the field. Ah, muskets. Yes, use guns! Warship. Oh god, this is gonna be horrible. You guys are so fucked. You have no idea how fucked you are. Wow, I have 80,000 men just like hanging out. Oh shit. Time to whoop some more ass. I have like, Jesus. This is not looking good for you. This is looking really... Whoa. And I decided to send him anyway. Oh. No, we're gonna attack them too. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, we'll send him too. Why not? Why not? We'll send everybody out, except for the Motochika Chosokabe. He can stay behind because we need somebody to protect the port against the ghosts that might show up. I don't know. Whoever might try to stop us, even though there's fucking nobody around to even attempt it. We are tearing this place apart. We just, like, landed ashore, and, like, to the north are just, like, our troops moving forward as well. So it's just, like, a massive wave of just, like, soldiers coming forward. And all of Eastern Japan is just, like, shitting themselves in fear as they watch us just slowly advance. They're just like, oh my god, here come the Shimazu, and we're like, incoming! That must have been terrifying at the port, though, for them. Just 80,000 men just like, ah, we're here! They're probably just sitting there in the port, behind the walls, staring out there like, oh my fucking god. Are we defending this port? Their general's just like, damn straight, and they were like, hell no! Get the fuck out of here. I don't need to be a part of this. I didn't sign up for suicide, which is exactly what this is. There was zero chance of them winning. That's suicide. That was assisted suicide. Their commanding officer assisted them in killing themselves by sending them at my troops. Yeah, that sounds about right. Sent about, what, 25,000 against them. And... like 40,000 against them. Nice. And you're gonna fix it by yourself because I said so. Yep. Fix the port. Kill the castle. 4,000 left. Jesus. Finish the job. Oh, we're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost at the port. Yeah, we're almost at the port. And they attacked us because they suck balls. Wow. Just ripping them apart. And, wow, his stats would actually be decent if he wasn't injured. Jesus, it's like fucking World War VIII. The Great Junkei. I don't give a shit about you. Get the fuck out of here. You suck, too. I don't know how you got to be a leader. And the Asakura are retreating for some ungodly reason. They showed up, started fighting, and then were like, we're leaving, bye, have a good day. I don't know if they just showed up to, like, say hi, like they wanted to give me, like, $1 or a cookie or something, I don't know. But they're leaving now, so that's wonderful, I guess. Oh, goody, Tadakatsu's on the move. I don't know where he's going, I don't know what he's doing, but it should be interesting. Oh yeah, just load your troops up. Load them up. Load them up in the port. I don't give a shit. Talking our Weiss and their men, basically. Throw into the port so I can kill them too. Call it a day. Yeah, it'll be awesome. We'll have crumpets and tea. Whatever they have here. I don't know. Sake and rice. It's the equivalent, I guess. I don't know. I named like a English equivalent to like sake and rice before I named sake and rice. Which makes perfect sense. Alright, hurry up and beat the piss out of them blocks. Toshie is getting his shit wrecked. Not so badly anymore. Yep, load them up. Load them up so we can kill them too. Because you're not making this easy enough. If he just kept doing that, just like more troops and more troops and more troops, just throwing them into the port, I would start to get really annoyed because I would just be like, stop doing that. I'm trying to kill you, and you are making it very difficult to take this port over. But no, he's actually making it relatively easy. Confused, confused, confused. Yes! And that means that they just won, basically. This should be interesting. Wow. 1,300. Not bad. Yeah, just clear out the last 2,000. Call it a day. Wow. They're like really close to taking it. They just got in the port, and they had like 1,000 troops left. Probably could have made it through without having to do that. But oh, there's Tadakatsu. Come on, kill Toddy. Yeah, dead. And now repair. And all of our attacks were a success. We've captured all the places that we attacked. Now we just have to repair everything. The port is in a very vulnerable position. Very awkward position, too. It's like right in the middle of like several channels that the enemy can get right to. Not bad. Takeda have declined a great deal in power. They are all over the damn place. They look really weird. Really weird. Well, no, yeah, they look really weird. What the hell? What kind of attack pattern is that? Like, we're gonna go up, then down, then go back up, and then left. The Uesugi are attacking our rear. They just cut right through our territory. Ignore them. They'll go away eventually. I don't think they will, but okay. He said ignore them! Ignore them! Like, okay, great. I quit. It's your funeral. It really will be their funeral, considering I don't think they're going away. Pretty sure the Uesugi are gonna wipe the Takeda out. It's just looking that way. It's going in that direction where the Uesugi are seizing power in the east. They're now stronger than the Takeda are and control more land. Considering they just took a considerable amount of land from the Takeda. Seems like it. Be like, what evidence can you present that the Uesugi are seizing power? They just ripped through 3 provinces that were the Takedas and are now theirs. Touche. Other me. Touche, myself. Yep, I'm doing it again. I'm being ridiculous. Alright. It's time to fix everything. Rinse and repeat. We're moving all the troops up. We're moving all the officers up. We're fixing all the castles. Just fixing everything that we just broke. Because that's what I do. I fix the things that I break because I want to make them mine and make them pretty. Make them pretty so I may hug them. Oh boy. If I can take this, I would rather use diplomacy. But either way I can take them down would be good. They have a lot of... I don't know why they didn't send out the edit. They have like a bunch of edit officers that work for them. And if I can get a hold of those officers... Oh... It would be beautiful. It would be a beautiful and marvelous thing. Because... Number one, that would like fill the gap of officers that I need. Because I do need some officers. And... they would be really good. And I need good ones. Pick the gun. Pick the gun. I always take the gun one. I always pick the orange ones. Because orange is cool. And blue is for losers. Come on. Alright. Well, this looks like it's going to be easy. Look at that castle health, just like boom, 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 drop. Just going down steadily like a health bar. Huh? That's exactly what it is, though. It's a health bar. And I hate you the most. Her intelligence is retardedly high. Get her, Jushiro. You got this. You got this. Use your brain power. Or not. Apparently she's dumber than... I mean, he's dumber than she is. Yeah, she's dumber than he is, yet she still managed to, like, turn that shit around. Yep, that makes sense. Come on. Use diplomacy, you jerk. It would work so much better. Get my hands on all those pretty little officers. Oh, did a thought occur in my brain? What am I doing? Yes, a thought occurred in my brain. I was like, why would I stop in the middle of a fight to, like, do something? When there's nothing to do, I have all my people doing things. Well, don't let them kill them. Be like, yeah, diplomacy. Kill them before diplomacy. Because that makes perfect sense. Why is he not moving? Move! Move yourself! Kaname, move. Okay, come on. You can... I sent Sajin? Oh boy. Come on, you can do it, bro. Yes! That is awesome. That means we get, like, 18 troops. Well, 18 officers. And then they're all just gonna, like, park inside the castle, just, like, chill out. Be like, we live here now. Bringing our troops in. We're gonna look at each of you and then decide who's getting fired and who's keeping their jobs. And oh my god, look at those stats. They have Katsuye, they have like a bunch of edit officers. Oh my god, they have Hideyoshi. Holy shit. What the fuck? Like every single person they have is good except for like that guy. And that other guy. And that guy. His valor's really good, but everything else sucks. Time to fire some people. There you go. Punish. I gotta fire like 3 people because they suck horribly. I'm sorry, but you have to be fired because you suck horribly at your job. And your job is to satisfy me. You are not satisfying enough. You are failing miserably. You are failing miserably horribly at your job. Shigekani. Which one are you? You're one of the Suzukis. I hope it's not like the guy that I just, like, had, like, surrender to me. Like, you surrendered? Good, you're fired. Get the hell out of here. I'd be like, what? This is not part of the deal. What deal? I don't give a shit about no deals, boy. You done goofed. Which is true, he did just done goof. Yeah, give him a position. Ranks for everybody, because I'm feeling in a good mood. And I made the old man scribe captain, because, you know, that's such an important job. You! I need you to be the captain of people who write things down. Yes, I need you to follow me around and write things on a notebook. That will be your job until I find a new job for you. It is the most prestigious job I can offer you. So be happy. Be joyous. Yep. Infantry. Jeez, I'm gonna have nothing for those. Naval. I could do some stuff for naval. I want battleships. I need 4 division of labor. Do it, do it, do it. Yes! That needs to happen right now. Division of labor is fucking awesome. I might have explained it in like the first or second video. Probably the second or third video, because the first one was just like a tutorial of like how to play the game and like the menus and shit. But basically what division of labor is, you're only allowed to draft troops during winter and summer, and I think that's because during the fall and spring is like harvest season, so the people are in the fields farming and whatnot, so you can't draft. Division of labor equalizes all of the labor between drafting and like, you know, farming and whatnot, so I think it changes the farming output. Like, I think it might decrease spring and fall harvests by a little bit, but it increases winter and summer harvests by a good bit. So it equalizes all of it, so you can draft during any season you want. You could draft troops all year round. So it's great for building up an army really quick. Now, I don't really need to do that right this moment, because, well, the Uesugi apparently have a pretty large army, so maybe I do. I don't know, we'll see what happens, but I gotta end the video for now. I'll see you guys in the next video, part 19.